Dominic here from Motion by Design. Illustration and file preparation is perhaps the most important part of any motion graphic workflow. Today, we're going to show you how to bring your Illustrator files into After Effects. So, I know by looking at this car, I want to animate the wheels rotating, the shadow and the body of the car separately. For that, I need to split all of these onto separate layers. I'll start off by selecting the body of the car, and I will cut that. I will then create a new layer, and I'll name it Car Body. Now I'm going to paste it into place. For that, I'm using Ctrl-Shift and V on a PC. So now I'm going to select the wheels of the car. So they're both the same wheels, so I only need to bring in one of these wheels. So I'm going to cut that, make a new layer, name this wheel, and I'm going to paste it into place, once again using Ctrl-Shift and V. Now, I've only got two items left, the shadow and the other wheel. I know that I don't need the other wheel because it's the exact same. So what I'll do is I will delete this wheel, and then this last layer can be called shadow. It's really important when prepping your artwork, you understand where the bounding boxes are and the way you want to animate your shapes. For instance, I might want this to jump up and down a little bit on the road, and I definitely want the wheels to rotate. For that, I know that this wheel will need to rotate around the center point, like this. So now the Illustrator file is prepped. I just need to double check two more things. One of those is ensuring that your document color mode is set to RGB, not CMYK. So now I'll make sure I save my file. I'll save this as, and I'll name it Car for After Effects. So that's fine. Adobe Illustrator CC is fine. But now we're inside of After Effects. We want to import our file. There's a few ways we can do this. We can double click in the project pane, just here, and that opens up our import window. Or we can go File, and then Import, and then go File. Or we can hit Control-I, which I'll do now. So down here there are three settings. The default import setting that I use is Composition Retain Layer Sizes. The alternatives are footage and composition. If I choose footage, it will just import the file as a flat layer, like a JPEG. If I import using composition, all of the bounding boxes on the images will be the size of the composition. So in this case, we'll select Retain Layer Sizes, and I'll hit Import. So it's imported into its own composition. This composition is the same size as Illustrator artboard that we've created. In this case, I want to double check that my frame rate is what I want it to be. So it's currently set at 30, I'm going to set it to 25. I can see that our car is a little bit small for our artboard, so what we want to do is make it a little bit bigger. What I'm going to do is create a new null object, and then I'm going to grab all three layers underneath and parent them to the null object. I'm then going to scale the null object up. Now you can see that my image has been scaled further than it should have been. To fix that, I need to press this little button here to enable continuously rasterize. I'm just going to toggle layer transparency off, and I'm going to drag my shadow down to where I want it to be. So let's start to animate. First up, I am going to create a wheel rotation. So I'm going to hit R for rotation, and I'm going to set a keyframe here at 0 seconds, and I'm going to set another keyframe here at 4 seconds. So I'm going to want it to rotate 3 times in that 4 seconds. Let's have a look at that. That's fine. Alright, so now let's duplicate that layer, and we'll drag it over to here for the other wheel. And I might just move those wheels down just a touch, like so. So now we've got 2 rotating wheels. For the car body, we want it to move up and down a little bit. So to animate the car body, I'm going to write an expression here so I don't have to animate it manually. So I'm going to alt-click the stopwatch, and I'm going to type wiggle 1,2. So every 1 second, this layer will wiggle by 2 pixels in all directions. That looks pretty good. To move the car around, we still have access to this null object. So if we wanted the car to move from left to right, we simply just have to type P for position and set a keyframe and drag it off screen. And then we can bring it forward 4 seconds and we can drag it to the right of screen. And then we have our car crossing our composition.